In the mid-2010s, a quiet decision was made, not in some shadowy government chamber or classified bunker, but across the open stages of podcasts, best-selling books, TED Talks, and gleaming Silicon Valley boardrooms. The message was delivered with calm certainty and irresistible allure. You, as you are right now, are not enough. Your days are slipping away unproductive. Your body is operating far below its potential. Your mind could be sharper, faster, more resilient. Your life could be engineered for peak performance. But there was a solution. With the right systems, the right tools, the right daily protocols, you could transcend ordinary limits and become virtually limitless. Tim Ferriss released The 4-Hour Body and taught millions how to hack biology. James Clear published Atomic Habits and showed how tiny, repeatable changes compound into extraordinary results. Wearables like Whoop straps and Oura rings flooded the market, promising precise, data-driven insight into every heartbeat and sleep cycle. Andrew Huberman began dropping long-form neuroscience episodes, 2-hour deep dives on morning sunlight exposure, delayed caffeine, dopamine baselines, and cold therapy. Ice plunges exploded on social media. Nootropic stacks, carefully calibrated blends of supplements, promised unbreakable focus and mood elevation. Productivity dashboards, biofeedback apps, and personalized coaching programs multiplied. The core promise was elegant and intoxicating. Total control over yourself would deliver total freedom. Millions of ambitious, educated, forward-thinking people signed up without hesitation, and the operation rolled out across the Western world. It always starts small and innocent. Take Alex, a typical late-20s professional in a mid-sized city, stressed by work, scrolling late at night, vaguely dissatisfied with energy levels and focus. One evening, Alex downloads a simple habit-tracking app. Just a handful of boxes to tick each day. 10 minutes of meditation, 10,000 steps, read 20 pages of a nonfiction book, drink 3 liters of water, go to bed by 11 p.m. The first week is exhilarating. The app sends gentle congratulations. Green check marks stack up. A 7-day streak notification triggers a genuine rush of accomplishment. Energy feels noticeably higher. Focus at work sharpens. Alex starts waking a little earlier, 5:30 a.m., then 5 then 4:30, to fit in a quick workout before emails flood in. Friends and colleagues notice the shift. You look different, they say. More disciplined, more together. Alex smiles, quietly proud. Soon the discovery phase deepens. Alex stumbles onto the podcasts and YouTube channels. Huberman explains the exact protocol for morning sunlight viewing to set circadian rhythms. Clear breaks down how environment design makes good habits inevitable. Ferriss interviews elite performers who outsource mundane tasks and treat their bodies like high-performance machines. David Goggins preaches mental toughness through discomfort. The routine naturally expands. Meditation lengthens. Cold showers turn into full ice baths for deliberate stress exposure. Intermittent fasting windows stretch from 16:8 to 18:6. Then 1 meal a day experiments. A standing desk arrives. Blue light blocking glasses at sunset. Evening gratitude journaling plus detailed sleep hygiene, magnesium supplements, blackout curtains, temperature-controlled mattress. The data starts pouring in, and it feels validating. Heart rate variability climbs week over week. Sleep scores hit the high 90s. Productivity logs show hours of deep work nearly doubling. Body composition scans show steady fat loss and muscle gain. Alex feels undeniably ahead of the pack. While coworkers complain about burnout and weekends lost to Netflix, Alex is building the upgraded version, the 2.0 self. This isn't superficial vanity. This is evidence-based. This is disciplined. This is scientific. This is what the new baseline for ambitious people looks like. And for a solid year or two, it genuinely works. Results are visible, measurable, undeniable. But then, slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, the rules begin to shift. 10 minutes of meditation no longer feels sufficient. It stretches to 20, then 30, then a full hour layered with guided breathwork, binaural beats, and post-session journaling. One tracking app becomes 3, then 5, then 7. Whoop for recovery metrics, MyFitnessPal for exact macronutrient ratios, Notion for elaborate life dashboards, Rescue time silently logging every minute spent online. Strava for workout validation. Bearable for mood and symptom correlations. Rest days start to feel like sabotage. A single skipped workout, even for legitimate illness, triggers a wave of guilt that lingers for days. The streak must be protected at all costs. The returns inevitably flatten. The same protocols that once delivered dramatic leaps now produce only marginal gains or none at all. Plateaus arrive and refuse to budge. So Alex doubles down, convinced the answer is intensity, not moderation. Fasting windows lengthen further. Supplement stacks grow more expensive and complex. A $5,000 full-spectrum red light panel is ordered. An ice barrel takes permanent residence in the garage. Experimental modalities appear. Sauna sessions timed to the minute. Hyper-specific sleep supplements. Quarterly blood panels to chase optimal biomarker ranges. Relationships quietly strain under the weight. Casual dinners with friends morph into unsolicited lectures on circadian optimization or the dangers of seed oils. Weekend invites are declined with the same polite refrain, "I've got my morning routine locked in." Some friends stop extending invitations altogether. Dating becomes complicated. Potential partners sense the rigidity and drift away. And the deepest erosion is internal. When milestones are finally hit, a visible six-pack, a major promotion earned through relentless execution, a flawless 90-day streak, the anticipated wave of fulfillment doesn't quite arrive. The graph peaks. The app celebrates. But inside, the feeling is muted, almost hollow. Another box ticked, another data point logged, but the promised transformation of self-worth never fully materializes. In quieter moments, usually late at night after the final tracker entry, Alex begins to wonder, is this still about genuine improvement? Or has the entire system become the only remaining proof that I matter? Then comes the night that changes everything. It's 3 a.m. Alex lies awake, phone in hand, reviewing tomorrow's schedule for the third time. Cold plunge at 5 a.m. sharp. 30 minutes of direct morning sunlight by 5:30. 90 minutes of uninterrupted deep work before the rest of the world wakes up. Every minute accounted for. And the question slips in, not shouted, not dramatic, just quiet, almost accidental. If I stopped all of this tomorrow, if every tracker went dark, if the protocols vanished, if I just woke up and lived without measurement, who would I even be without the proof? In that moment, the truth crystallizes. The routines that were meant to build a superior version of Alex have quietly, insidiously become the only version that still feels legitimate. The data finally catches up with the lived reality. Peer-reviewed studies emerge showing that obsessive self-quantification strongly correlates with elevated anxiety, diminished life satisfaction, and even higher rates of depression among high achievers. Long-term practitioners of extreme protocols experience diminishing psychological returns after just 3 to 6 months. Biohacking influencers quietly burn out, delete their channels, or post vulnerable confessions about unsustainable lifestyles. Surveys of the most optimized demographics, Silicon Valley engineers, entrepreneurs, content creators, reveal paradoxically high rates of emptiness, disconnection, and existential dissatisfaction. The trap is brutally elegant in its design. Constant improvement demands constant dissatisfaction as fuel. You can never truly arrive because arrival would end the need for the next upgrade, the next marginal gain, the next protocol tweak. Peace, fulfillment, self-acceptance, they're always positioned just one optimization cycle away. The system was never engineered to let you win. It was engineered to keep you running. Endless optimization isn't authentic growth. It's a modern, culturally sanctified form of control, cleverly disguised as empowerment and freedom. It sells the insidious lie that you must perpetually earn the right to exist through endless becoming, perpetual striving, never-ending refinement. Real progress is rarely captured on a dashboard. It isn't waiting inside the next gadget, the next supplement stack, the next viral protocol. It emerges quietly from accepting your inherent limit, from deliberately choosing what actually matters to you, not what the algorithm or the influencer ecosystem insists you should chase, from granting yourself permission to be human, flawed on some days, inconsistent on others, resting when needed, present without measurement, enough exactly as you are in this moment. The bravest, most radical move isn't adding another layer to the morning routine. It isn't chasing the next 1% gain. It's choosing to step off the treadmill entirely and deciding, once and for all, that you do not need to optimize your way into being worthy of your own life. You already are.